Man.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Wild Rap Podcast. Wild Rap Podcast. I'm your host, Extra Prophet. Got my host, favorite guy with me today. We got special guests in the building. You know what I mean? We done took it to the other side of the hip-hop realm, man. I know we know for the battle rap, man, but we also tap in with music artists as well. And today we got one of them ones, man. We got Mr. Michael Basquiat in the building, man. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing groovy, man. I'm living life, man. I'm out here, man. How y'all boys doing?
Oh, we good. We good, man. Before we get into everything, man, we're gonna let people fall in and shit like that, man. So we're gonna let you you can pick up on what you were saying before we went live, bro.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no. My thing was this, you know what I'm saying? Like I was chopping it with my mama, you know what I'm saying, and this, you know what I'm saying? It was like maybe I need to make more songs that's like kind of parties. I said, yeah, I could do that, but I'm like, but that's just not me though. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, so like on a new project, I kind of had them joints to where like I'm talking my shit, but I had them joints to where I'm making you think about shit too though. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm a natural writer, so I'm not meaning to be like that. It just come like that though. You know what I mean? So like that's why I'm like, yeah. So on this album, I feel like I'm finding my way more with having all type of songs. I have, the conscious songs and I have the songs where I'm just talking my shit. So I kind of had to put a thin line between it, and kind of really balance it. You know what I'm saying? Because like on the first album, on Cult Following, I did feel like I was more in my backpack bag, more so than what I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even on purpose. It just happened like that though. So but this one.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So like this time, like I feel like I have a perfect balance between it. It's just I feel like it's just right there. And then like now I'm on a stage to where like now it's just coming with ease now. So that I had them joints where I'm gonna talk shit, and I'm gonna have them joints to where I'm gonna talk about the black community and and just what's just going on. It's just me naturally. So
let me ask you, what you compare yourself to a industry boy? I mean, I'm sorry, a comment came up with my shit. A damn boy, it was somebody shouting you out. But how many albums in are you? This is the third one or second?
The second.
The second one. Okay.
Second,
Who would you compare your style to as far as artist goes? Who would we compare you to?
If I had to compare myself to anybody in the industry, I would compare more so to Slick Rick, with the unorthodox approach and the storytelling approach. Just because I've always loved stories, and you know what I'm saying. But you gotta think too though. I'm a '90s baby, so I grew up in the mid 2000s. So I love Wayne. So, which like I tell stories, but I can really have fun with the metaphors and just like some shit probably will go over your head. You know what I'm saying? So I take love from I take it from Slick Rick and Lil Wayne are like my top two favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more so like of a hybrid.
That's a crazy two to be compared to, man. Because I mean, Slick Rick, I mean, we all know about Slick Rick, man. Probably the greatest storyteller in hip hop history. You know what I mean? I put Nas up there too. That's my goat, man. But I do respect Slick Rick and what he brought to the table. And Lil Wayne, man, is just a bar heavy monster, man. He's just gonna bar your life away every record, every time. So that's a dope hybrid.
My bad. And it's rare for somebody to say Slick Rick is their favorite, bro. Like I hear that from like the old heads from around the way, but like for somebody like that's an artist now to say that like Slick Rick is one of their favorites, that's rare.
Facts.
No, facts.
Like that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then for the longest time, bro, like I've just been into how I got on Slick Rick, bro. It's probably like 5 years ago. and we all know Slick Rick for being fly as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, this nigga, like, 'cause I know he got one great album, and that's the original the Slick Rick album, his debut album. So I started listening to it, like, I mean, and it was like a time where I listened to the album every day, bro. And I was like, bro, and it's just like the way he approached the bars, bro. It was like when you see like, and and we're stuck in the era to where everybody want to be, oh, you gotta have a 16 this, you gotta have a 16 that. Nah, you gotta follow a guideline. Like it's never really been a guideline. You know, it's hip hop. And like, and I feel like the reason why hip hop has become a disposable culture because we don't want to, be different. We always want to be like how it's supposed to be. Oh, you got to have a hook here. You got to have this amount of bars here, and they got to be structured this way. Not all the time though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy to say this, but hell, and look at Playboy Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Which he has a cult following, but which is just like the way he approaches his music, not just him, Kanye, or anybody that dares to be different and and space it out, and just have fun with it, bro. Like I always say, it's more so fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you never should overthink it. You know what I mean? Never overthink. Music is a feeling, not a thought. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I
So
always go about it, bro.
let me ask you this though, man. With the new generation of music that's out and stuff like that, I mean, you got two sides from niggas from our generation. You got the ones that embrace the new rappers, the new style, the new flows, new format. Like you said, it was always 16, three verses and a hook. Nowadays,
Mhm.
you'd be lucky if you get three verses on a song. Most times it's down to two. You know what I mean? And it might
Right,
not even be a full 16. It might be like 12 bars. So you
right.
getting you getting shorter music. You getting shorter albums. They'll drop a 10, 12 album and then release a deluxe the next week. So now we're going from 10 to 22 records, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Hmm.
the game has changed a little bit, man. So you got the ones that's traditional and they want that old school feel back, and then you got the ones that is let the new niggas shine, let the new niggas eat, man. What side of the fence are you on when it comes to the new niggas?
Like on the side with the new niggas, like like if I had to, I got really fucked with that nigga V's and that nigga Babyface Ray, especially V's. Like it's just like the way that he writes his songs, bro. Like I've never been like, because I always feel like for hip hop to grow, you have to really be on both sides. You gotta be the one that really love the lyrical and the penmanship, but you gotta be the one that love the nonsense and the mayhem of it too. Because at the end of the day, it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Just like we have rock, we have punk rock, we have alternative rock. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really be open to if to see these young dudes want to create, because you know what I'm saying, it's all an art. Like it's all an art form to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like a way of an expression. You know what I'm saying? I used to, like, I remember when we was growing up, like like Lil B was the main figurehead of niggas really hating this nigga. But when you fast forward 10, 15 years later and you listen to his music, you like, this nigga way ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time for the music to catch up, and
Niggas
just,
actually listen to Lil B, bro.
yeah.
I just process what the fuck you
I,
said.
but I,
Bro.
I was
Like,
about to say, bro, like Lil
who the
B,
fuck?
well, that man been trash since I heard.
That's why
Hey,
I'm like, bro, it took me a minute to process
hey,
the shit they was saying. I'm like, I'm like, I'm tuned in, but I'm tuned out because I'm like, nah, that nigga ain't. I'm thinking he
but
talking about a newer rapper, but it dawned on me that he was talking about Lil B from my era,
little,
bro.
But
hey,
hold
but
on, because if he a Lil B fan, he can break down to us what we not hearing from Lil B. Because I'm telling you, like the first time I heard him was on the Wayne mixtape, the Sorry for the Wait joint, bro. And
yeah,
I'm
sorry for
just
the wait
like,
joint, yeah.
you telling me that was a hot verse to you?
Like I wouldn't say it was a hot verse. I feel like that verse and that song, I feel like that wasn't his cadence. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, a lot of people just hop on beats because it's a beat. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen to, his other shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like a couple songs that had, like Wonton Soup, and you know what I'm saying, like I feel like he learned himself and he built a certain fan base. You know what I'm saying? To certain people really rock with his sound. You know what I'm saying? I always thought he was creative. You know what I'm saying? It was just the creativity for me, like the way he structured his bars and the way he just had fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's real lyrical though. He
Now,
was
see
lyrical.
that's why I be drawing the line, because you be like, I'm hearing lyric. Now, when you say having fun, he being himself, I hear that all day. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
get that. You know what I mean? Because, but when I hear lyrical, I'm thinking of Kendrick. I'm thinking of J. Cole. I'm thinking of Black Thought. Like, I'm thinking of Nas. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of niggas like that. Would you put Little B in the same category as those niggas?
No, 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 hell no, no.
Okay,
But
okay.
I definitely would. I definitely would. But I would put him as a figurehead, as into the way that hip hop is today, to way to where niggas just say off the wall bars. You know what I'm
Now, when you
saying?
say ahead of the time, as far as that goes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
he would slide right into today's society of
yeah,
rap and hip hop. Yeah, I will agree with that. I will agree with that. He probably did come out a little bit too early.
yeah. He came out way too ahead of his time, which meaning like that's why I say music had to catch up to what he's talking about because he's. I mean, if you listen to like rappers like V's and Lil Yachty and them boys, like they on the same wave this nigga was on 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, that's true. That's
so
true. So,
because I feel like music, like some music can be too over your head when it first come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I was in back when we was in high school and well like when I was in college and that Kanye West Yeezus came out. You know what I'm saying? Like when it first came out, like niggas hated that album so much. But I liked it though, just because it was just so experimental. You know what I'm saying? Because he did 808 and Heartbreaks, and I was like, this shit was fire to me. Just to really be able to
808
expose
Heartbreak
yourself.
is different, bro.
It's very
Kanye is
different,
one of
bro.
my favorite artists, man. You know what I mean? Like, despite the
Facts.
bullshit, like I listen. One thing he will do is step out the box. He will try something new.
Facts.
He will be original. You know what I mean? So I respect the hell out of Kanye because it's like every album is different. When he first dropped, we thinking
Mm-hmm.
like we got a backpack rapper. You know me, and that's cool.
Facts.
That was fire. But he shifted, man. He became a larger than life icon nigga. Then he became some type of activist type nigga. You know what I mean? Then he became the fashion icon nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
we
And then
seen
he became a
Kanye
church.
evolve. You said what?
That nigga became a cult leader, a church leader.
Bruh.
Yeah, yeah, he did, bro. He
He
dropped that his gospel
He
album
dropped
was
the
fire.
gospel album.
His
yo,
gospel
it,
And
it
album
he
was
was.
cursed on
fire.
the
It
gospel
was
album.
fire though. It really
It
was
was
fire
fire.
though.
I'm
It was
telling you, I
fire.
every Sunday when I used to play that shit, I swear to you
Listen,
I did, bro. I
listen.
swear to you.
When that
He was
album
cussing
came
like
out,
hell on that album.
it came out on
No,
a
he was
Sunday.
not.
I
He
was
did
like,
not
bro,
cuss
He
on the
bro.
album.
He cussed in one song, bro. I think they
it
took it
wasn't.
out though.
It wasn't
No,
like
it wasn't
heavy
that
though.
album, bro.
I don't think it
But that's
was.
what I'm saying. Like he can make albums without cussing too, because the Donda album he didn't cuss. You know what I mean? So it's like
Not one time.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like not too many artists can do that without sounding corny. You know what I mean? Or sound like some kids bop shit. Like Kanye knows he knows the sound of music. You know what I mean? So shout out to Kanye, man. Let me ask you, man. Let me get your Mount Rushmore, man. Who's your top four, man, all time? I'm assuming Slick Rick and Wayne in there, or is that just your influence?
Well, yeah, like those are. Well, if I had to name a amount, we said there's four, right?
Yeah, top four.
All right, top four. Top four. I go Slit Rick, of course. I go Wayne. I go Hove. Then I go Drake.
You go Drake.
Yeah, I go Drake.
How you feel about niggas hating on Hove?
I feel like man, niggas been hating on Hove. Like the Hove hate is like the Drake hate. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just love to hate these niggas for whatever reason, like to see niggas come from the bottom and to see them the way they at now. I mean, the man's a whole lot bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And he has one of the baddest females on his arm. You know what I'm saying? I hate that man too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but most niggas don't understand the struggle though. You know what I'm saying? Or what it took for him to get there either though. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep hearing stories about Dame coming out saying, yo, man, nah, bro. Like he came to you as a man, said, bro, you can have Rockefeller, just let me get reasonable doubt. But you want to be a fuck nigga and go and try to not give him what he wanted. So he became the CEO of Def Jam. Now he owns all that. So bro, how you gonna get mad at the man though? You know what I'm saying?
The way Hove move, man, is just it's a different mindset. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
I think about if this nigga is the blueprint of what you want to be when you decide to be a rapper. Like you know what I mean? Just the progression to where he's at now. Like, you know what I mean? If he's made mistakes, it's very few. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't see it. Even when he went up against Nas, I felt Nas beat him. You know what I mean? I felt Nas beat him. But
I
at the
don't
end of the what? Oh no! Oh, we gonna go there? Oh, we can go there now.
I don't
You
know
tell.
though.
Well,
But let me say this
you
though.
telling me take over Ether?
I'm
All right,
chilling.
take
I'm
well,
chilling. I'm
take over.
chilling. Get me started.
Takeover was more factual than Ether. Like I feel like Ether was like a playground disc. Nigga, you ugly as fuck. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
But he is though.
that's
That's
what
factual.
I mean. Yeah, I mean like yeah, it's factual, but then we failed to realize he came back with the Blueprint 2 diss track too though. I mean, and that shit was fire though. I mean, so like I always felt like there was like one
Man,
of those hip hop beats. You say
man,
what?
boy. Nah, man, y'all about to get me started, bro.
He said, "Nah, spanked his ass."
Because see, look at this though. Here's another scenario though. All right, story of Adidon. Like I feel like there was not a better diss track than W Freestyle, but just
Wait,
because
what song?
the story of Adidon when Drake and Pusha T beef, right?
You
Like I
said
feel
you
like
didn't think that was better than what?
the freestyle that Drake dropped, W Freestyle. Like I feel like W was better than the story of Adidon, just because. But the only reason why you could say it was a hit was because he exposed that he had a kid. But bar for bar, I mean, I feel like Drake. I feel like Drake was like right there with him though. I
People
mean,
sleep on Drake bars. I will say this because I
for
mean
real.
like he Drake is like a Hove. He's the Canada Hove, man, because he makes the right decisions. He does the right things, and when niggas beef
Right.
with him, it's crazy because he's so he's perceived as so soft and shit like that. Like he seemed like anybody that pick on him should be able to just whoop his ass lyrically
Yeah.
in any type of thing. But 9 times out of 10, he always comes out on top in any rap beef. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now Pusha T, the only reason he won is because he exposed the Sun thing. I will say
That's
that.
it. I
I will
said that.
say
I
that.
was like, yeah, that's the only reason why he won though. If you listen to because these niggas have been going back and forth for years. I mean, hell, he took over the Wayne beef because lyrically,
That's what it is.
yeah, and like that's what it was because Drake was cut from that cloth. Wayne was not cut from that cloth though. You know what I'm saying? Wayne is not like I could never see Wayne listen to a diss track. You know what I'm saying? Wayne is not one of those type of rappers. You know, he can rap
No,
his ass
no.
off, but he's not
He
one of
might
those
throw a little
rappers though.
shot in there, but he's never going to make a whole diss track. And,
No,
and he ain't even put that much. He's just bar heavy, bro. Like he don't even write his bars, so he's not gonna think about a nigga enough to make a whole diss track about him, bro.
no,
No,
not at
no.
all. You know.
I'll say that.
So yeah, for
Drake
sure,
smashed
bro.
King Push, then put his son out to blow on the scene. Adonis got a better track run than Pusha T. Who said that shit? Who said
Uh,
that?
Man,
Y'all
man,
niggas, hold on. Let me say this. Please stop with the Pusha T hate. So many y'all niggas hate. First, y'all niggas hate Rose. Now y'all niggas hating Pusha T. Like, why do y'all hate Pusha T so much, man? Like the niggas
hey,
lyrical, bro. Like
he
y'all battle. This is a battle rap type realm. Why do y'all not understand? This nigga Pusha T got bars.
he really do, and people, and I feel like people didn't wake up to Pusha T until Daytona. Like Daytona is a classic. like hands down.
Thank you.
Beethoven's a class.
I think his first two. I think all his albums are borderline classic, bro.
Yeah,
All
for
of
real. My name is my name, and what's the one after that? The one
where he
that,
got the bird on his back. I can't think of that shit,
yeah,
man.
that joint. Yeah, yo, man, listen, bro. Like, and then that joint he had with him and Hove. Yeah, Jordan's Anonymous. Oh my god, yo, like that shit, like, bro. Listen,
Oh.
Man, did y'all hear what that nigga said on fucking goddamn Name Me King with the game, bro?
That's what I'm, bro. Classic, bro. Those are classic records, and that's what I'm saying. But it's like so he gets so much hate. I don't understand what that's about. Maybe it's because people love Drake so much. Maybe it's that 50 Cent effect. You know what I mean? Because people forgot how big Ja Rule was before 50 Cent dropped. People act like Ja Rule was just some local rapper trying to go at 50. No, Ja Rule was the biggest rapper in the world when 50 came in the game and took him down. You know, he was doing big blockbuster movies. He was doing #1 songs with J-Lo and Ashanti. You know what I mean? Like, you can't sit up here. He was going triple platinum. Like, you can't sit up here and act like Ja Rule wasn't that nigga back in the day. But when 50 dropped, all that he made it uncool to even fuck with Ja. You'd be embarrassed to play a Ja record in New York when 50 out. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But one
man.
thing I will say though, that Ja Rule album, Blood in My Eye.
Which one?
That shit dropped.
Blood in My Eye?
Blood in My Eye. Yeah.
That fucked him up. That fucked him up.
Yeah, it did because it wasn't.
That's not the Ja we know
at all. You know what I'm saying? But like, I fuck with that joint. The Crown though, the Crown and Clapback. But the album was not.
That he should have dropped that. First of all, he should have dropped that as a mixtape. You know what I mean? Because it was so directed at 50. You don't drop a whole album directed at a nigga. You know what I mean? So he and then we used to the thug love type nigga Ja Rule. That was your lane. You was the singing rapping nigga who had all the badass chicks on singing on your songs. Stay in your lane. 50 Cent was the petty nigga. I smell pussy. You know what I mean? Is that you, John? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't stoop to that level. If he would have just ignored him, I think they both could have had fire careers. But the fact that you tried to go at 50 when 50 is backed by Eminem, and back in the day, nobody wanted nothing with Eminem. Nobody wanted no smoke with. That's another nigga they be hating on today. Like, they forgot about how Eminem be getting down, bro.
I mean, like, he get down, but I feel like now he's just doing too much. Like, I feel like
I'm gonna tell you.
Now he's hurt his career. He should have just stopped rapping.
Yeah, he should have stopped rapping, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. When we was younger, because we didn't hear a person rap like Eminem said shit that we wanted to say, like, God damn it, mom, fuck you, I hate you right now. Like, he said the shit that we wanted to say, but as black people, it was so taboo for us to say, and Eminem gave that out. And now that we're older, we see like, okay, bro, you a good rapper. It's just like, okay, we know you lyrical or whatever, but it's like, bro, like we hyped you up way too much for you to be fired.
I think it's the fact that we don't feel him. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel Hove on a record, you can feel J. Cole on a record, but you can't feel Eminem. You just hear him rap. You know what I mean? And you either like the flow or you don't. But it's not. You know what I mean? Just like you said, how he talked to his mom, that's not relatable to us. So we can't sit up here and be like,
no.
You know what I mean? Like, it just sounds crazy. So everything he talking about tying Dr. Dre up in his basement. He talking about getting fucked in the ass. But you know what I mean? Like, he say some shit that we ain't even like registering right now. Black folks don't even play like that.
That we register shit, it's like, nah, bro, we can't give you credit for that. But like, it was like back then, it was like, you only listen to Eminem when you was angry after you done got your ass whooped or something, bro. Like, you ain't like
that's true too. That's true. Bro. You was mad at your parents, you bumped Eminem loud as fuck.
But I always felt like calling him an industry plant is too harsh. You know what I'm saying? But when you look back on it, maybe he was. You know what I'm saying? But he just had the perfect backing because like
Well,
once he got sober, like niggas didn't really want to rock with him no more. You
Nah,
know?
it wasn't
no,
even
no,
that.
yeah. Sober
Like,
Eminem was kind of whack. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Sober
what killed,
Eminem is kind of whack. That's kind of like Happy Mary J. Blige. Like you don't want to see Happy Mary J. Blige. You know
but
what I mean?
At all.
You don't want to see sober Eminem.
Nah, hell no. I definitely don't.
what really killed Eminem's career, bruh, was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson
Yep.
single-handedly killed that man's career. Cause
He
when he
did.
brought Eminem's entire catalog,
you
anything that
can't you can't
Eminem
beef with a nigga like Michael Jackson, though, bro.
You
I'm
did,
could never
sorry.
though. You could
Michael
never,
Jackson is the
bro.
king of petty, bro.
The
Like
king
he
of petty,
said
bro.
one statement about Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson brought that man whole catalog, and that man couldn't make money for years, bro.
For
But that's what I'm
years.
saying. When you got a
He
nigga
couldn't
that
make money
powerful, he
until
doing
Michael
shit.
Jackson died, bro.
The most powerful ones is doing shit behind the scenes. They not just out there. I'm gonna do this to you. You just gonna find out one day. Oh, this nigga own all your records. He own all your royalties. Like,
Right?
pay me
Mhm.
every time you want to diss me now. Like that's it's
You
shit
gotta
For
pay
real,
crazy,
me
bro.
bro.
every time you want to perform. So all the albums up until like that like every album up until Michael Jackson died, like anytime he performed, he went on stage, he did like performed a track from them albums, bro. He had to pay Michael Jackson, bro. Like
That's
And
so,
crazy.
that was a
like that
long
killed that
time.
nigga's career.
No facts. Didn't beat it.
Killed that
Hey,
nigga's
let me
career. He couldn't make an album until what 2009,
10,
2010.
2010, yeah.
hey, let me ask you real quick, Basquiat, man. What's your thoughts on Cameron?
Oh man. Yo. Yeah. Yo. Yo. All right. I'm keeping a band with you, right? When
Yeah,
I was a kid, Cameron, when I listened to him rap, right? And it sounded like he was talking. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, like I feel like Cam has one of them flows that you really have to really dive into, right?
yeah.
So over the years, you know what I'm saying? I started listening to him, listen to him more and more. And I was like, damn, this nigga like what I was saying earlier, he was ahead of his time, you know what I'm saying? With it, like he has like only certain niggas can go into that flow like how he is, like Cameron, Snoop, and Nipsey Hussle. Like they have like what you call like that monotone flow to where it's like it's just so chill and laid back.
Yeah,
And
they
that
too
shit just
cool.
so
They too cool with it.
you feel me, like, bro. So I'm like, yeah, like his flow, he has a perfect flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it took people time to catch up to what he's talking about and to his whole flow, and to his whole swagger, you know what I'm saying? Like now, I'll rock with him, you know what I'm saying? And then what really put me over the top with him was that freestyle that
In the
he did over
basement
that.
when he
Yeah,
counting
that
the
one.
money. When he
Yeah, we
counting the
kind of
money in the back. I know what you talking about, nigga. I
that was
knew
the
it.
one. Man, listen,
Classic
that
shit, bro.
classic, bro. I'm like, bro,
Meeny,
like this
meeny,
is
miny, mo.
He rapping off that Scarface beat, that My Block.
yeah, yep.
Yep,
He had the pink on.
yep.
That
That's
nigga used to
hey,
be like,
no,
any,
no.
mini, miny, mo. I put my shoelaces in my shoe holes. Like, that nigga was goddamn. Cameron was crazy with it, bro. That nigga made
Foolish,
nursery
bro.
rhymes. That nigga made
But
nursery
the way he be flipping
rhymes.
that shit, bro, is different, bro. It's
It's
different,
just so
man.
easy, and it just so, and he does it so effortlessly. He just does it so. He just does it with so much ease. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm
He
saying? But like,
yeah, I killed the mouse trying to run up the block. Like, that nigga.
Let me ask you, Basquiat, man. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Gastonia.
Yes.
I'm a
Okay. The
17 baby.
gas house
Yeah,
in the house, man. So
yeah.
salute
I'm a
Gastonia, man.
17 baby for real, man.
Oh yeah. No,
Born and raised here.
okay,
Born and
most
raised
definitely.
here.
So salute to
So
that, man. Salute to that, definitely, bro. Now let me ask you too, man. Do you what's the record that if we go out, niggas be like, yo, that Basquiat dude y'all had on your show the other day, man. I want to check out one of his records. What record should I check out? What's the record we should recommend to them, man?
Uh,
To really define who Basquiat is as an artist.
man, I got so many, but like, I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you
All
three.
right, give us three. Give us three.
I'm gonna
Are they
give you
all on the same joint?
no, well, these two off the first album, and then one is off my I got off my new album, but like it's but it's out right now though. Jungle, Jungle with me and Broadway Biz. I love that song. Like that's one of them
Okay, so
ones.
salute the Broadway Best, man. That's the homie, man.
And
Broadway Best extra profit out now.
Facts.
Cheap plug.
And Free Chapo is like my homeboy. My homeboy, he I worked with him and he had got deported back to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But he back now, but is he got deported like last year. He had to go back for a few months to get his paperwork right. You know what I'm saying? So he um he got a wife and a son. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. So when I wrote the
Damn.
song, he was in my mind. I was like, damn, bro. You know. So I just wrote the song. You know what I'm saying? It took me about like 10 minutes about that shit. 10 minutes to write it. You know what I'm saying? I recorded it. So Free Chapo was like one of the ones that's like really like dear to my heart. And then
Well,
I go
let me
turn.
ask you before you go to the third one. That Free Chop. Did you let him hear it when he came back?
Yeah, yeah. We was
What
playing
did he
today
say?
at work, and he about to start crying. You hear me? I was like, nah, brother. It was just like good fun though. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really meant for it to be. I never really meant for it to be that sentimental to me. But like how it was, but like how me and him rock, bro. I was like, man, I had to do it though. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
had to do that for him though. And then, like that's why I say like a lot of my joints off the first album were just too they were like too introspective even for me. So that's why like when I released it, I just recorded all the songs and just released it. And I did like two videos and I left it alone and I started working on the second because it was just I knew like a lot of them songs on that album were just too personal. You know what I'm saying? Jungle was about a drug dealer. I don't sell drugs, but like I know like a lot of my cousins sell drugs. I got a lot of homies that sell drugs. So I just really wrote a song depicting in a day in life of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the aspect of me just being around people and learning the environment and just really just writing a whole song about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all have like those drug dealing cousins or those homeboys that sell drugs that is actually in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, but me not being in the streets, I could just write it like that though.
No,
So like
facts, facts.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So
now let me ask you this too. With as far as not being with that in that environment, being around those people, man, is it times to where you get tempted into the life just by whether you see something crazy like maybe the money that's coming in or maybe something that they bring home for the hood, or is it more of you try to get them niggas out that situation, like, let me get on so I can down the right way so we can get the niggas out, or do you just niggas just they do their thing, I do my thing?
like I always felt like that lifestyle has never really been for me, just because you know what I'm saying. Like life already hard as it is. You know what I mean? So I don't want to live my life knowing I gotta, always look over my shoulder, always gotta be scared to go to jail, or always gotta be scared of a nigga hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Because he just take one time. You know what I'm saying? You can either call the cops on me, or you can kill me. Like one of the things is gonna happen out of that lifestyle. I mean, like, don't no dope boy make it out the game unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't retire being a drug dealer. It's just how I always looked at it. You know what I'm saying? But I respect them for what they do though. I mean, not saying it in that manner, but I respect them because a lot of people that came up and they're selling drugs, a lot of them really came from nothing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, broken homes and you know what I'm saying? So really a lot of them are a product of their environment though, you know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad or hate on how they chose to live their life, you know what I'm saying? Like some people don't have them tools to go to college or have a daddy in the house or even a mama in the house, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us grew up. A lot of us grew up crack babies, which meaning a lot of us grew up with somebody in our family doing dope. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's our mama, or if it's our daddy, or if it's an uncle. So if that's all we see, what we gonna do when we grow up? Especially if we don't have no guidance. You know, so
Not facts, bro. What have you bumped into any situations that's stopping you from getting to that next level? Is it do you have other rappers, maybe sneak dissing you, or do you have other people, other elements that's keeping you from getting to the next level, or do you feel like everything is playing out how it's supposed to play, like you where you're supposed to be right now?
but I feel like everything is playing out how it's supposed to play out, though. You know what I'm saying? Because because God's always on time, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like like I got a saying, what I'm saying, the turtle won the race, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas really be out here really trying to spend their money to get on. I was like, bro, if it's meant, then it's meant. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the slow pace because like I feel like a lot of these rappers like that is trying to fast track their way to their like a lot of them is not even ready for the lifestyle though. Because like once you get on, you know what I'm saying? Like you see like on TV, like they make it seem like being a rapper is like, oh yeah, you rich and famous. But really being a rapper is just like having a job. Signed to the label, you gotta have quotas. You gotta move numbers. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not moving numbers or selling any records or getting any streams, they're really gonna drop you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really start, what I'm saying, start from the bottom and build up. You know what I'm saying? So get to the point to where like they gotta come to you. You make a noise so big, like, they come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't coming to y'all. Y'all come to me because now I got the ball in my field now, so I can do what I want to do because I don't prove that I can move these units myself. I can prove that I can do these shows myself. Because I don't prove I can get the social media following myself without y'all money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always felt like, you know, hence the cult following. Like that's why I say cult following because I feel like, I had to start from the ground up because Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time,
No
It
facts.
takes
Let me
so
let me ask, bro. Do you get more love outside the Carolinas or do you get more love inside the Carolinas?
really mostly in the Carolinas, mostly. You know what I'm saying? Mostly in the Carolinas. Mostly just mostly around the hometown. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas that really know, and a lot of niggas that really rap. You know what I'm saying? Like they give me like props and credit. You know what I'm saying? Like like I remember when I first started, like uh my first video I did, Swish shot it for me. You know what I'm saying? So
Salute
we
the Swish, man. The new energy,
back
man. That's the bro too, man.
Shout
back
out to the
We're
back.
gonna see
energy.
you tomorrow. Hey, we about to stay tuned, everybody, too, because we're doing the Street Wars predictions for Unfinished Business right after this interview. So y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But yeah,
Facts.
go ahead.
But
My bad, man. Salute the Swish.
so when we got up, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Damn, bro, I didn't know you was that nice." You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, "Bro, you gassing me up, bro." Like I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't really know that nigga Swish been doing shit for years. Because like how I know him was um he used to go to Ashbrook, but he graduated after. I mean, he graduated after me. So I graduated in 2011. So everybody that I know and used to hung with him. So like I've been hearing about him for years or whatever. So we finally was able to link. He did my video for me. You know what I'm saying? And we were just chopping it up. And he real cool. My cousin Kilo, a Block Star Kilo, and he really helped Kilo. Like I feel like he helped Kilo step his game up too. So you know what I'm saying? Like much respect to that nigga because he a nigga that really rap and he give back and he show love where it's needed though. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I say like that's my guy. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Him
yeah,
and
no
Biz though.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like him and Biz like like my guys on this indie shit. Like any niggas that always show me love on the indie, like on the indie underground scene and Gas Sonya, them niggas have showed me top love. So like them my guys though, for real.
Let me ask you. I'm assuming those are the ones that got you into the battle rap scene as far as like supporting and being a fan, coming out to the shows and stuff. Correct?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Let me ask you who have you seen so far outside of those two that you're a fan of? Who stood out to you as far as pretty nice out there, man, in battle rap?
You for sure. You for
Oh,
sure.
appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Nasir, I like him. I like
Nas is
him.
fire.
What's the cat? The one dude. He had the big chains on that one day. Light skinned cat. He be holding the camera sometimes.
Oh, art is life.
Art, yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
fire.
and the the homie, the Crip cuz, the one that battled Nasir that last time I was there. The dude with the long, he had dreads. He came in with his homies.
Who battled
He talking
Nas
about
last time?
Nkosi. He
Oh,
talking
in
about
Kosi. Yeah, it's in Kosi. Oh yeah, in
Yeah,
Kosi fire. So
yeah,
in
yeah,
Kosi.
yeah.
Hey, real
So
quick before I forget, man. So somebody asked in the comments, how does a person link with Basquiat to get in the booth?
shit, man, hit me on the gram, man. I'm on Basquiat TGT on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always, just inbox me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always down to work. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me.
Yeah, definitely, man. You already got work going on out here in the
Oh
streets,
yeah,
man. So
oh yeah. And one thing, I ain't like these other niggas that want to charge niggas. Nigga, I ain't even famous. Like I ain't where I want to be at. So I like charging niggas. Hey, if you want to work, hit me up. So I'm
yeah,
always down.
he said say less. He on it now, brother. So salute, man. He just gained a new support out there in the streets, man. New
Thanks.
feature on the track, man. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all send that wild rat way once it drop.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. Then, let me went ahead and watch the other. Both watch the face. Yeah, facts. Now, let me ask you this, man. Have you worked with any local music artists,
Shit, bro.
record wise?
The only person, like, I got some shit, cooking up. But right now the only artist that I really been in I've been working with a lot is Bish. You know what I'm saying? Like he always, because like I feel like a lot of
This nice
artists in the
on the
game,
records, man.
yeah, for sure, man. And I feel like he's the only one, you know what I'm saying, that really like matches my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like because me, you know what I'm saying? Because I know niggas be having lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta do their own thing. But like I feel like he's the only one that really matches my work ethic. So we be in the studio. I'm like, bro, you wanna get on this? You know what I'm saying? So that's really the only nigga that I really done really had full on songs with. Like we got like 4, 5 songs together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, but it just happens like that because like that's the mentor. So if I need it, you know, he gives it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm supposed to be, like supposed to be getting in the booth with Swish right here soon. So, you know what I'm saying? But I know he a busy man, so he always, like on the go. So,
Oh
so
yeah.
whenever that happens, you know what I'm saying?
Switch
That's one of
get
them
in the
ones that I
booth with
want.
that nigga.
Facts, facts.
I need to hear it. Man, let me ask you in the building. You in the building tomorrow for unfinished business?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna pop out.
I said salute to that, man. Hey, Fredo,
Hey
they said
man,
you
I
got to give
wanna
me a spot on here, dead ass, man. Hey, just definitely tap
yeah,
in, bro. Like we reaching out.
I'm finna address it, man. Shout out to Scrap Jones, man. Cuzzo like really be in the studio, man, putting in that work, bro. Like I just be glad when he drop a mixtape or something, man. Like he really got music goddamn on the low for niggas, bro. Like like if he say he want to link with you in the studio, man, 9 times out of 10 it's a go, bro. I ain't gonna cap for no nigga. You feel me? Like he cool dude, bro. Definitely get him on the show one day, man.
Facts.
No,
Like,
no,
you know what I'm
salute.
saying? Like I always support niggas that like that's actually, really doing their thing with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, you gotta start somewhere though. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna just instantly come out and have the biggest following or for the biggest movement right off the bat, though. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta, and I think a lot of people just, with real life sometimes it come into play and people get, discouraged about it. Just keep going though, for real. Like, that's how I always felt about it.
No, facts. Now we as far as is there anybody in the Carolinas that you've been wanting to work with that you haven't yet? You know, what I mean, we got
Uh,
connections, man. We can make shit happen, bro. I mean, don't say like the baby, of course. You know what I mean, but I mean,
oh yeah, yeah.
niggas, we can try to make something happen, man. Let me know something, man.
Shit. Let me think. Like off the bat, I feel like I wanna get one with Swish, of course, and Woody. I fuck with Woody hard. Um, Woody Swish. Uh, hmm. And if I had to put a third one in there, I'd say Lynn Martin, my
All
my
right.
boy Coast.
Oh, I
Coast,
know
yeah,
about him. I heard of him.
yeah,
Salute to him,
Coast,
bro. I think I
Coast,
seen him
yeah.
at a showcase.
Yeah, Coach nice. You know what's crazy about it is I used to go to school with his brother because I used to wrestle with his brother, and he was like 11, 12 years old, rapping to us, and like this nigga was not he was 11. So like to see that he's actually doing this thing now, and he just had a classic last summer. Man, listen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. Like, I done seen this nigga come from the ground up to where he's at now. So, that's dope as hell to see that he's actually doing his thing with it, though. You know what I'm saying? And really focused on it. You know what I'm saying? And his pen game is crazy. So, and I always respect somebody's pen game. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been one person like that hate. Like, if your pen game nice, it's nice. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to give you that credit or give certain people that credit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, if they paying nice, they paying nice.
I
You know?
think that's
Hey,
been like one of the biggest issues with the Carolinas as far as why we've been progressing so late. I think now we're getting the unity that we really need, but
facts.
I mean, just like 3-4 years ago, everybody had that mentality like it can only be one nigga, it can only be one female, really running shit when it comes to hip hop here in the
Right.
Carolinas, and it's like it don't have to be like that. It's enough fan base. It's enough money around here. It's enough shows. It's enough venues for everybody to eat. So,
It is.
you know what I mean? I think once we get in that mentality, and then you got to think too, like, how I got put on to a lot of niggas is through the showcases. You know what I mean? So I'm going out judging showcases and stuff for artists around the Carolinas, different cities and shit like that, man. And
Facts.
it's like that is where I'm seeing the bonds happen because niggas just ain't out here like I don't want to perform with them, or they grabbing up weak artists to perform before them, so they what I mean, so they don't outshine them and shit. Like nah, like we want the best of the best, and I mean there's so much talent here. Like why wouldn't you want to put on display for the world to see? So
Facts. Facts.
it's just frustrating that we just now figuring it out. You know what I mean? We're a little bit late to the game, and I feel like we all gonna get put on um in our own way and stuff like that. But it's just this shit could have if we did this shit 4 years ago, we would have been where we supposed to be today type shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. Because I had been saying it. I was telling somebody else that one time. I was like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't the Carolinas be like Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Where everybody just want to get up and create music, bro. Like it ain't about no competition. It ain't about this, that, and the fourth. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just work. If you want to work, let's work. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah!
Like,
Look,
let's
young
work.
Thug put little baby in the booth, bro, and look where little baby at now, bro. Like you know what I mean?
I'm
Like
telling
just to get him out the hood. You know what I mean? Like that's how the niggas
you,
work.
right,
They, niggas is going and walking in the studio with other fire niggas, bro, making classic records, bro, and it's
right.
paying off for everybody. Everybody in Atlanta eating.
Everybody eating in that mud. Like that's why I say, bro. Like I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the, you know what I'm saying? Like music. Like if music is music, man. Like that's work. If you feel like you want to work, let's work. Cause like I ain't gonna cap, man. Like when I first got into this shit, bro. Like I had a couple niggas try to sum me on the shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But like I ain't gonna. like, you know what I'm saying, like call them out and shit, but they know who they is though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like niggas get a little following and feel like they top shit. I like, nah, bro. And then personally, if you ask me, your music is trash. But you know, that's just how it always is though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what too is like they get that mentality so freaking early, bro, in the game to where it's like it's not relevant. Like, you know what I mean? You hit 10K followers, now all of a sudden you feel like you freaking Mr. Beast or something online. You know what I mean? Like you feel like
Right.
you fucking Shannon Sharp. Like, you know, you feel like you putting up them numbers. It's like you putting them numbers up against small fish in a small pond. But if you jump into the
Exactly.
ocean with the sharks, they're gonna laugh at you. They're not even gonna know
Right.
who the hell you is. So you got to understand. You got to play your position, and you got to level up. Like niggas get a quick bag. They think they better than niggas. Like, no, it don't work like that. That's a quick flip. That's not no. That's not. You're not wealthy. You're not getting your mama out the hood with this. You're not doing none of that
Mm,
shit. Like you still stuck in the same position. So
still
it's like,
stuck, bro.
why are you bragging? Because at the end of the day, you're doing that shit around the wrong person. They just gonna snatch it from you. You know,
Exactly. And that's why like a lot of the rappers be getting killed in their own city. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get to a certain stature, like, it should be no way that you still in your hometown flossing. You know what I'm saying? If you
thank you.
if you
If
get
you
$1 million,
flossing, make the hood floss with you, or get the fuck out of there.
right,
One of the
because
two. You're not gonna sit around here with 100K on you, fancy cars, fancy jewels, and pulling up to me while I'm on food stamps and I'm sitting up here trying to figure out where my next income coming in from and think it's cool.
Facts. Hell no, hell no. Like if I got $1 million, you think I'm gonna be riding around in the hood in a Porsche? Nah, I'm not. For one, I ain't gonna be nowhere near around here. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna rob me one. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
seen it
Like,
too often, bro. If you think about 90% of your favorite rappers die in their own hood, in their own backyard. Like they not dying overseas. They not dying on the opposite side of the country. They dying
nope.
in their own neighborhood where they feel the safest. You
Facts.
know what I
Nipsey
mean?
Hussle, Nipsey was a prime example of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right in front of his
Nipsey
store, bro.
right in front of his store. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
that's
wild,
crazy.
man.
Like that's the wildest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, damn, he got killed in front of his own, in front of a strip mall that he made pop. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Or some
You know what
sucker
I'm saying?
shit, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like
Man,
niggas is
like
dying for bullshit.
did y'all get to go into depth on why he died, bro?
Hey, for what I heard was it was for they were for to start building that new stadium, and then it was all a money thing, and they wanted his block to really, bring more business, to really bring more to the city, but he didn't want to sell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's part of it, and then another part of it too was that he was beefing with Big U. Like the major part of it was that him and Big U had started beefing, and Big U had called a hit. Now, one of Nipsey Hussle's artists or artists that was real close to Nipsey had
Is
put
this
that out.
allegedly? Throw that
Nah,
in there for legal
one
purposes.
of yeah, it's allegedly because one of the Nipsey Hussle artists put it out there like he was like he had got a phone call from he had got a phone call from Big U, and Big U he had got a phone call from Big U, and Big U told him that Nipsey had died. And after he got off the phone with Big U, he called Nipsey and told Nip what Big U had said. And right after that phone call, Nip had ended up dying.
Yep. Yep. Because
Oh, he called.
because
He made the call before he died.
Yeah, Big U made the call before he died and tried to say, "Yeah, bro, Nip dead." And goddamn, he was like, "What?" And after he got off the phone with Big U, he called Nip, and Nip was right there out in front of the store, and they was talking. And right after they got done talking, like Nip ended up dying, bro.
yep.
That's
And
wild.
and the thing was, they say that that shitty cuz, the one that killed him, he was a snitch, and Nipsey said, "Just get it straightened out." And I guess he took offense to it and came back. You know what I'm saying? But which, like I feel like there's some facts in there though. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
And
people
then
don't really know.
another thing too that a lot of people don't add in there. A lot of people was saying that like Big U was saying that Nip was getting too big, like he didn't like Nip. They were saying that Big U was like Nip was getting too big for being a Crip and all that shit. Like he was getting bigger than the gang. Like it was a lot of shit involved with that, bro.
A
But the
lot,
major thing that's surfing around right now on the internet is that Big U called the hit and told a close friend of Nipsey Hussle's that he was dead before he even died, and goddamn that was the story, bro.
Yeah, like, and it's sad too, man, because I feel like Nipsey had a whole lot more to give because Victory Lap is like a classic, to me.
That
You
is
know
a
what I'm saying?
classic album, bro.
It's a
That might be in my
classic.
top 10. That might be my
Top,
top
That
yeah,
10.
was because of how long
easily
we
top
was
10.
waiting for that. It was
Man,
like
we
how
waited for
long
like
we was waiting for an album like that from Nip, man, instead of all them mixtapes.
bro, I'm telling you, we waited 10 years because this came out what 08, 09. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So we waited damn near 10 years for the album, and we was blown away with the album. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting for the follow up. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he win a Grammy off of that?
No, he won a Grammy with Khaled for that song they got together.
Oh, with Jay-Z.
No, not the one with him and John Legend. That song, what's that song called?
I know what you're
Shit.
talking about. I cannot think of the name of that shit.
Yeah, that joint.
Okay,
That joint. He got a Grammy for that.
salute Nip, man. Yeah, he was taken way too soon, bro.
And he got one for Racks in the Middle too. For Racks in the Middle.
That's what I was thinking. That Racks in the Middle.
Yeah, Racks in the Middle. He got one for Racks in the Middle.
Yeah, he was supposed to take over that crown. I mean, Kendrick. Kendrick got the crown for like the mainstream, but that nigga had the crown for the streets, bro. Like
for the streets, yeah.
He had a post with the streets like that Kendrick didn't have, bro. So
exactly.
Shout out to Kendrick because he been in the game for a long time, bro. Like he was going on his third decade before he died in the game, bro. Like he came in the game in '99, bro, and it's like Snoop brought him in the game up under DPG. So like it's no doubt if he was alive right now, like he would probably be the leading artist on Death Row right now, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I really think that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he was. I really feel like he was the modern day version of Tupac. Like hands down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Oh yeah.
He was the modern Tupac for sure because he was for the people. You know what I'm saying? He was for the people, and he wasn't like one of them rappers that you got to touch with security. Like he one of them type, people that talk to you personally. You know what I'm saying? He never let the money change him or his situation change him. You know what I'm saying? He was always in the community. He was always in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Which that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas like that is targets, man. It's crazy.
Right.
Let me ask you, Basquiat, man. I know that ain't your last name, man. Where'd you get that name from, man?
I got it from Basquiat the painter. Basquiat, he was a abstract painter back in the 1980s, and he was like he had the freeform dreads, like how I got the freeform dreads, and his work was like very like off the wall. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of his work during his lifetime wasn't appreciated after he died. So he died at the age of 27 from a heroin overdose.
Oh yeah, you know about the 27 Club.
Yeah, so he was in 27 Club, and so I got into Basquiat around like 2018. I got to his art and I got into his movement because I had heard about Basquiat for years. And I was like, yo, let me look him up. So I looked him up and saw his artwork, saw his swagger. I was like, yo, that's dope because he was another artist that he was in the streets, he was for the people and he was in the streets. So I was like, man, like I like that name. So it started off as like a Facebook name, Michael Basquiat, and I took Michael from because I love Michael Jackson. So I took.
Oh, so your first name ain't even Michael?
Nah, hell no.
Oh,
Hell no.
Hey, you got me,
Hell
nigga.
no.
I thought I just
Hey,
shit. Okay. All right. Cool.
but yeah, so from Michael Jackson and Michael means God sent. So I'm real religious. So I just said, Michael Jackson, God sent Basquiat. So I just put it all together and just came with Michael Basquiat. And that's how I came up with it.
Well, that's fire, man.
That's what's
Right.
up.
Uh,
Right.
I was gonna we probably gonna hold you too much longer, man, because we still got a prediction show. Let me ask you about it. Would you, if you wanted to, I don't know, because you come out to the shows, man. Would you like to be a part of the prediction show, man? Maybe give your
Oh yeah.
input, a little bit of feedback on the battles we got going on.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Or you
sure.
rather chill out,
Like,
man?
oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I definitely get a prediction, but don't call me in the ring though, because I ain't no battle rapper though. You hear me?
Oh yeah. Now
Yeah,
we about to piss some
yeah.
people off, man. Of course, that's what we do best. But what we're gonna do is we're going to clip and end this live, because this is all you right here, Mr. Basquiat. So
Yep.
we're gonna clip this, upload this, and then we're gonna reopen and Street Wars. We're gonna talk to y'all niggas. So before we get out of here, Michael Basquiat, man. Now I gotta call you both names now, man. That I know
Oh,
that's
for sure.
that ain't your name. I feel like I gotta call you by both names now. Michael Basquiat, man. Let
Oh yeah,
them
for sure.
know where they can follow you at, and let them know, man, where they can tap into your music at as well.
Oh yeah, tap into me, bro. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Tidal, I'm on Apple Music, I'm everywhere. Follow me on Instagram, Basquiat TGT or Basquiat.tgt. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Artists that want to work, you know what I'm saying? Or just link this inbox me. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? But just follow me and tap into the movement, man. It's groovy for real. Like groovy is my movement, you know what I'm saying? Groovy is a way of life, you know what I'm saying? It's just everything groovy around me. Positive vibes. I'm a God fearing dude, man. Positive minded all the time, man. So fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Hey, man, we appreciate the vibes, man. We appreciate you coming through, man, with the positivity, man, and with the real talk, man. So
Right.
most definitely, man. We tapping into your music, and we're gonna see you tomorrow at that Unfinished Business. And y'all
Oh,
know
for
where you can
sure.
follow your boys: Extra Profit, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, X, Thread, all that shit, man. We've been global. We will continue to be global. Street Wars. I'm about to talk to you niggas. Stay tuned.
Right. Much love, my boys.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Fredo, you talking to you or you talking to yourself? I can't hear you. Unmute your mic. You can hear me? I can't hear you. I don't know.
Let me stop bullshitting, bro.
Oh, this nigga asshole.
Nah, man, Fredo the guy, man. Follow me on all social platforms, man. Wild Rap Podcast on all social platforms, man. We about to talk these predictions, man. We out.